The Assam government is mulling over prohibiting polygamy in the state. The Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said that a law to ban the practice of a man marrying multiple women is going to be brought this year in Assam Assembly. As per a High Court judge-led expert committee, the Assam government can proceed to enact a law prohibiting polygamy in the state. Now, going by the report submitted by the committee to Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma, the state of Assam has the legislative competence to enact a law to end polygamy. The Chief Minister, however, added that the law has to be cleared by the President instead of the Governor. Meanwhile, opposition has slammed the decision of the government and calling it a diversionary tactic and a communal one, especially at a time when suggestions on the UCC are being received by the Law Commission.
কৰাৰ অধিকাৰ ৰাজ্য চৰকাৰৰ আছে নে নাই সেই সাবজেক্টৰ ওপৰতে আমি কমিটিখন বনাই দিছিলো আজি কমিটিখনে আমাক সৰ্বসন্মতিক্ৰমে ৰায় দিছে যে পলিগমিৰ ওপৰত আইন কৰাৰ অধিকাৰ ৰাজ্য চৰকাৰৰ আছে খালি তাত যেটো ফাইনাল সিগনেচাৰ যেটো assent বুলি কয় হেতু ৰাজ্যপালৰ পৰা নহয় ৰাষ্ট্ৰপতিৰ পৰা ল'ব লাগিব Whether we'll do it in September or December or January, that is to be decided. But within this financial year, this law will definitely come.
3-4 बार हम लोग बैठा है एक कमेटी बैठने का बाद एक हम लोग रिपोर्ट हम लोग प्रिपेयर किया है और रिपोर्ट प्रिपेयर करके आज हम लोग का रिपोर्ट चीफ मिनिस्टर का ऑफिस में हम लोग चीफ मिनिस्टर का हाथ में दे दिया अभी बाकी गवर्नमेंट का ड्यूटी गवर्नमेंट करेगा पॉलीगैमी का ऊपर क्या करना है क्या करना नहीं तो ये सब गवर्नमेंट करेगा
Our agenda was to basically see whether there was legislative competence for the state to enact a law given the fact that polygamy and particularly for Muslims is also governed by the Sharia Act of 1937 which is a central law. So it was keeping this in mind that the committee sat and finally submitted its report and has generally pointed out that the state has the legislative competence to do so subject to the doctrine of repugnancy under Article 254, which means it requires the presidential assent.
Would this apply only with regard to the Sharia Act, as in the repugnancy with regard to the Sharia Act, or would the polygamy ban also apply to tribal practices, etc.? In
fact, in the report, we have considered that very briefly, because this was specific to the Sharia Act. We've also pointed out that the tribals have a protection under the Hindu Marriage Act of 55. So polygamy, in a sense, or marriage laws, there's been codification of it. Hindu Marriage Act was 55, the Christian Marriage Act is 1872, the Parsi Marriage Act is 1936, and the Sharia Act is 1937. So with regard to that, we've pointed it out and said that this is something also that during the legislative process could be considered.